I'm really into creating things from my imagination, no matter how silly and crazy they are. And I really like colour and themes, and I guess with my paintings making these worlds, and same when I have an art exhibition, I try to sort of reinvent the paintings into a spatial area, so rather than just it being images on the wall, I try to recreate that whole world.
Well, I come from Sweden, which is a really kind of small country in northern Europe, and that's where I'm born and grew up. And I got into art, or at least drawing, really early, almost like it was the first thing that I did. I started to draw. So when I was about 5 years old, I already decided that this is what I'm going to work with when I grow up.
My name is Tuan. I'm part of the art collective called TPG, the Propeller Group. In college, I was studying medicine, I was studying biology, then I figured it really wasn't the route for me. And I thought I was going to go into architecture. But then while I was waiting to get into architecture school, I was taking more and more art classes and doing some video art and installation art, and I just fell in love with that.
We just got lost. Okay.
In New Zealand culture, we have a lot of people from Polynesia. We also have the Māori culture of New Zealand, which is the indigenous culture of New Zealand. So no doubt that influenced me greatly as a kid. You know, sort of when I was a teenager, I had a chance to travel to Cambodia, to where my mum's from, and I think I was, totally amazed by what I saw, and just by Southeast Asian culture in general.
We found really interesting when Piaggio came to us. We decided that Piaggio is an Italian brand. We need to highlight this design, and we thought it was really cool calling some people in here that actually can do this art and feel this art, to do this campaign with these real people. Piaggio is trying to champion the originality. These people that is stepping into new territories, these people that is not posing, they really believe in what they are doing, what they think. Piaggio Liberty is really a new concept for this country. They don't have a lot of history, so better than the past, we try to highlight the present of Piaggio. Now the present of Piaggio is originality. We're trying to celebrate that originality with these people in here, people doing what they feel, what they want, trying to express whatever with his art.
Kind of what I think I talked about earlier was movement. I love the theme I'm going with at the moment is something, it's moving, it's flying through the air kind of thing.
I guess I wanted to have something that's quite organic and something that is growing and living on the bike. So lots of florals and animals, and it's typical of my style to paint cute little girls, so maybe a little bit of that. It takes me that long to figure out that I should just be having fun with it and doing what I want, not what other people would expect from it. So I think it's really, really important, and the best work comes out of just being comfortable with yourself and your style, and not being afraid or shy to show the world what you believe in. And it always seems to work out for me when I go by that rule.
When I was introduced to graffiti, I think it was the first time that I was really introduced to the importance of originality. So in my teens, I was really anxious to find my own style, and I was trying back and forth, and I was copying a lot. Then at some moment, without really realizing it, I just found myself having a special style when I was drawing everything, and I didn't really recognize it from anywhere else.
I'm from New Zealand. But also I have a Cambodian mother and a New Zealand father, so at the end of the day I do reference things from New Zealand and from Cambodia, and the fact that this is being done here in Vietnam and it's an Italian bike, I think it blends perfectly with everything. It's just a whole mash of different cultures all coming into play, so I think I really want to bring that element into what I'm doing with the bike.
We're actually just trying to figure everything out right now. It's actually more tedious and more kind of complex than we had imagined, because we're trying to define a pattern as we're putting the stickers on. What's important for us is that it's even on both sides, kind of like snake skin or like feathers of a bird or a dragon. But at the same time, we want it to be organic, because I think with a pattern that happens and it's consistent, it'll look really beautiful. So that's what we're trying to do.
We are trying to create more than an ad or a campaign, but to create an attitude. And for that, we need to use people that really believe in it. We felt that we need to show to the world what these people is thinking now. And I think it's a good platform, starting painting motorbikes, which is something really new in the country, so a different canvas, a new experience for them. It's what we can offer them. Of course, they can offer us all the experience and all the art they have. I think this mix of factors will be something really remarkable for the country. Piaggio, for them, making a bike is not just putting some pieces together, it's an art. It's something else. They put some of their soul in this motorbike. That's why I think that the link with this artist is really good, and the link with the art of the motorbike, which is the name of the campaign.